Hey guys, Wild Willie here. This is kind of a part two. I posted a video yesterday about dehydrating food and how cheap it is and this and that. You watch the video, it's really good. How you can feed a person for $1.64 a day. That's what we factored it out to. 3 people in my family, $1.64 per person roughly. Anyways guys, the big question was, well, how does this stuff come back? How does it taste? How does it look? So here's what we're going to do. This is stuff I had in the video yesterday. I'm going to show you very simple. Let's start with this one. Hold on. Vegetables. This is the freeze-dried frozen vegetables, the peas, corn, carrots, beans, whatever it is. Guys, I just put them in water. I put them in water and I'll let them sit for, that's probably what, not even, it's probably just, there's about a cup right there. I just sit and I'll let them sit for 4 hours. I sometimes warm the water, guys. I don't know if it makes a difference or not. I think the peas come back quicker when you warm the water. And I cover it and I leave it for 4 hours and we'll see what that looks like. The meals that I make, whether it be the dried beef and rice and pasta, whatever else, I do the same thing. I pour it in, except this water I do heat. I find everything comes back together at the same pace. The vegetables, the pasta, all that stuff. So I'm going to put that in there. I might have put too much water in. I didn't really measure. And the stove's not on. I'm going to put the lid on, and that's going to sit for 4 hours too. I mean, it probably takes less than that, but 4 hours, I just leave it. So if you're going to have this at dinner time, put it on 1, 2 in the afternoon, and let it sit, and that's all you got to do. And then when it comes time to eat it, just heat it up for 5 minutes on the stovetop or on your wherever you're using for heat and emergency situation. And it gets hot through, and it's just like you just made it. Anyways, I'll show you when this is done. Alright guys, sorry about the yawning. Wild Willie here and back. So, exactly 15 minutes short of 4 hours. Let's see how this looks. Vegetables, they're back exactly the way they were from before we dehydrated them. Now all I got to do is turn on the stove and heat this water back up. Heat my vegetables. If I want to eat them warm, I eat them warm. Let's see if the pasta is done. Look at that. Exactly the way it was. Big chunks of fully cooked meatball in there. Pasta, which is, oh yeah, it's perfect. Just perfect. So I'm going to warm this up and give this a try. Here it is, guys. With a little bit of dry dehydrated shaker cheese on top. I mean, I'm already picking at this, so sorry. Guys, you've seen I put next to no vegetables in there in that pot, and this is 1 serving out of 5 you're going to get out of that pot. Like, it's incredible. And everything it's fresh, just like it was made. Like, you can't, someone will put this in their mouth and there's no way they're going to tell me that this was dehydrated and 4 hours ago. It's fresh. It tastes just like it was freshly made. There's no way to describe it. You're telling me in a shift situation, an emergency situation, that you wouldn't love a meal like this. Especially one that costs pennies on the dollar. This costs nothing, like I talked about yesterday, and the quality of food is better than anything processed you could buy. And the beauty about these jars, they'll sit on your shelf if they're done correctly, dry canning and they're airtight, for years. 7, 8, 9, 10 years. And they'll be just as good when you take them off the shelf and rehydrate them as if you cooked them right then and there. So give dehydrating a chance, guys. It's absolutely incredible. Preserves your food and it's cheap to do. Once you get that dehydrator, the food you can store is unbelievable. It's cheaper than anything you could ever buy. Anyways, guys, I'm Wild Willie. Then I get trucking, but remember, it's not a question if the shit's going to hit the fan. It's a question of when. So always be prepared.